Inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida, MLB The Show brings you baseball on a rainy night. It's the Athletics taking on the Miami Marlins. Just about ready to roll. This is Corbin Carroll.
The center fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
And the home opener is underway. Next offering is fouled back. The 1-1 is fouled off. Inside. And that's ball 2.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy can do some real damage.
Stays alive.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Out towards right center field. Hernandez moving under it. Takes it in for the out.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 25, Anthony Santander.
And first offering is fouled off. That one missed. Lone Depot Park just underway here. One and two now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. In the air to left center. Stowers has a beat on it. And there's 2 away. Now it's Christian Yelich, the MVP in 2018, the runner-up in 2019. Oh, he gloves it, fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. We go to the bottom of the first, and getting to start, Garrett Cole. What do you look for here? Xavier Edwards digs in now.
Xavier Edwards.
And the 0-1. Line drive, base hit.
Batting second, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
And that's off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Quick move to first.
No, he got it.
Dives back in safely. Fastball in for a strike, and the count even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around.
The left fielder.
One out man at first. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
There's a swing and a drive. On its way. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. He nails one out to right. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting fifth.
2 down, base is empty. Hunter Goodman, the next up for the Marlins. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Goodman checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. No swing. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. That is the inning.
You switched on me like nothing.
Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 out in the second.
Batting fifth. The shortstop.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And a curve misses outside. And that's ball 2. Cracks his bat and pops him up. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Next up for the A's, Alejandro Kirk. And that one hammered. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And that's a 2-out double.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Check swing, he held up. Ball 1.
Whoa.
This one in the air, center field. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Marlins DH, Alec Burleson. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun. Hit on the ground, might be two. The throw to second, on to first, double play. Base is empty after the double play. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
And he grounds one to the right side. And that chance handled. Play made, that ends the inning. Back here in Miami, leading off, Luke Keeschel.
Luke Keeschel.
Bounce to the left side. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
The 1-1. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get...
Tries to get back and save. That's a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Carroll takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Swing and a high fly ball left field. 1 away.
Up next for the A's, the first baseman, number 25, Anthony Santander.
And that's a fair ball. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Here comes Christian Yelich. He's 0 for 1.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a pop-up. 2 away.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
On the ground to third, Chisholm. Long throw to first. They limit the damage here. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Marlins, Mauricio Dubon. Dubon patrolling center field, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And this season he's hitting over .330. Fought off foul. Going to count 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him swinging.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Out towards right center field. And that will fall. And a man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Runner takes off. Pitch outside. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. This one smacked out to left center. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And at the plate for Miami, Kyle Stowers. He's already homered in this game. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, here's Andres Gimenez.
Andres Gimenez.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one away.
Up next for the A's, the catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
No.
On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Batter number 5.
This is Bryson Stott.
Bryson Stott.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. Foul ball there.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That's the ball.
Look out!
That hit him.
And
Take
it hit him.
Up next for the A's, the third baseman, Luke Keeschel.
Nope. Ball 1.
In the dirt, blocked. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. Pitch is in there. 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Now a quick throw to first. And he's back in there. Here's a 2-1. Runner on the go. In the air, right field. Hernandez on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Bottom 4. Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
No, that's a ball.
Here's a 1-1.
Oh.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Kirk down to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Alec Burleson, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a swing and a miss.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Back here in Miami, we go to the top of the 5th. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
Brandon Marsh.
To the right side. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Up next for the A's, the center fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Check swing. He held up. Ball 1.
Strike 1.
And that one hit to first. Conine takes it to the bag, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. Anthony Santander at the plate, cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
Santander checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. Fouls one off. 2-2. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Marlins, Heriberto Hernandez.
Heriberto Hernandez.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Carroll drifts towards it. One up, one down.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, Griffin Conine.
That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Dubon in the box now. Takes strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Struck him out looking. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Oh, 1 now. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
That's off the inside corner. Now 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Here's Yelich at the dish. And that skips in the dirt. That one at triple digits. Misses the zone and he gets him to chase. Out towards right center field. Dubon on his way over, and there's one down.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter, Brent Rooker.
Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now here is Andres Jimenez. Just off the inside edge.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one. Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
That one missed. The A's with the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive, base hit. Lead runner around second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
So up next, Alejandro Kirk, 1 for 2. Check swing went around. That's strike 1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Quick toss to first, and they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some linked on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Rooker, the runner at third. Jimenez at first, 1 gone. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Here goes the runner. And that one fouled off. Quick move to first. Now back in safely at first. 2 on, 1 out. Runner on the go again. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Caught in a rundown now. Back safely.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. Save.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took. Back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Digging in, Luke Keeschel. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Now the bases. Big opportunity for them.
Andrew Nardi taking over on the mound.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Andy Ibanez. And this is a big at bat in this ball game.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Here's a 1-1. Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 2-1. And that is out of play.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
Now all even up. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Hernandez moving under this one. Brings it in, and all the runners are tagging. The relay, safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Tap foul at the plate.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Miami, and at the plate for Miami, Mookie Betts.
Mookie Betts.
This one smoked on its way out of here. An absolute smash to left. And a strike in there.
So just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. In the dirt, and the count 1-2. That one missing inside. Swings and misses, struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
Chisholm Jr.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Comes up empty. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Got it. Bangs against the wall but holds on.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, Hunter Goodman.
And foul ball. Goodman goes 5 feet 11 inches, 26 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. Late with the swing there. Swings and misses. The high heat too much on that one. Marlins get a bit closer on this homer. Top of inning number 7. And here's the first baseman, Anthony Santander. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Steven Cruz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. You know, these Athletics doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
1-1 now. Slider for a strike. Fastball is outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
That's the ball.
Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball. Outside low, ball 2. Got him looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball to knees. 1 out man at first. Brent Rooker getting ready to hit.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
First offering misses badly for ball 1.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Chopped left side. Here's Edwards for one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Set for the last half of the seventh. And now here's the Marlins DH, Alec Burleson. New arm out of the bullpen, Matt Strong.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That's out the corner. Nope, that's high.
That's inside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. And they tie it up. It's 4-4. On the ground. One pitch and one out. So digging in, Griffin Kona.
The first baseman, Griffin.
Swings through that one. 0-1. One out, bases empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the seventh. Late swing, foul to the left. Oh, 2 now. Hit softly on the ground to third. Tosses across to first. Out number 2.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, number 14, Mauricio Dumas.
On the ground to short, Jimenez. That's the third out, inning over. But this clutch home run gets us even again. All even. Back here at Lone Depot Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Andres Jimenez getting ready to.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, David Bednar. Swing and a foul out of play. Close, but called the ball. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
So now 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And that's down and away. That's a little bit low.
That's a really good take.
It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Up next for the A's, the catcher, Alejandro.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Line drive. He brings it down. Nice play.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Now quick throw to first. Jimenez back in on a dive. Stott in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Oh, that plucked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
The third baseman, Luke Keisho.
Swing and a bouncer. Fires over to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Go-ahead run is a third. Emmanuel Rodriguez. Next. So the Marlins go with a new arm, Jose Alvarado.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me.
The Athletics with the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top of the eighth. The next offering misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Back here in Miami, now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Tied at 4. Up the middle. Jimenez. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Up next for the Marlins, the shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Swing and a miss. 0-1. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. Another homer. His second home run of the game. 1 down. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's the second out.
Baseman number 13, Jack Gilden Jr.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air to left center. Yelich should have this one. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it.
On the beat, my father. Lift up your
We go to the ninth. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Corbin Carroll.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Strike two. This one in the air, center field. And there's one down.
Up next for the A's, the first baseman, number 25, Anthony Santander.
And fouled off.
Ball.
The 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Well, on those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Payoff pitch. Got him swinging for the K. The A's down to their final out. And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases.
Up.
Two down, nobody on. They're down to their final strike.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Got him. That's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first.